Did you know that only 1% of people actually achieve financial freedom before turning 40? It's not because they work harder. It's because they think differently. Today, you're going to learn the real strategy to become wealthier than 99% of people before you hit 40. No magic tricks, just smart, bold, and consistent action. Like the topic? Then go ahead and hit that like button, share it with someone who needs to hear this, and subscribe to the channel. If you're watching this video, chances are you've realized that working hard isn't a guaranteed path to wealth. The truth is, 99% of people follow the traditional route. Go to school, get a job, seek stability. And the 1%, they follow a path most people can't even see. Once you recognize that path, your life changes. And when your perspective changes, so does your financial future. Becoming wealthier than 99% of people before 40 doesn't take luck or genius. It takes different decisions. And those involve three key mindsets most people avoid: breaking away from the ordinary, taking smart risks, and thinking in terms of systems instead of tasks. The world's wealthiest people made unpopular decisions when no one else understood what they were doing. These three mindsets lead to a new way of thinking. Stop trading time for money, build assets, automate income, and focus on exponential results. That's the real key to financial freedom, and it's available to anyone willing to change their strategy. And yes, it all starts with small actions today. Defining the top 1% financially by age 40. Before we lay out the plan, we need to define the goal. You can't reach your destination if you don't know exactly where you're headed. Reaching the top 1% financially requires clear, ambitious, and long-term goals. Dreaming big is the first step to going far. According to U.S. data, to be in the top 1% by age 40, you need to earn around $1 million per year. That might sound far off, but it's the result of applying smart strategies consistently for 10 to 15 years. And believe it or not, it's more common than you think among disciplined digital entrepreneurs and investors. Beyond income, the average net worth of a household in the top 1% is around $4.7 million. And in terms of retirement, these individuals typically have between $730,000 and $1.2 million saved up, providing both security and freedom for the future. They're not relying on government pensions or stressing about monthly bills. It's important to understand that this level of success isn't built on shortcuts or luck, but on a smart plan for exponential growth. You might be far from it today, but with leverage, consistency, and discipline, this can become your reality sooner than you think. The key is to start before everyone else does. 3 pillars of above-average wealth. 1. Leverage. Real wealth doesn't come from proportional effort. It comes from disproportionate results. That's what we call leverage. Achieving more with less effort. Rich people don't work harder. They multiply their results strategically. They focus on high-impact actions with low repetition cost. There are 4 main types of leverage. The first is scalable skills, like coding, digital marketing, or content creation. A single action can reach thousands of people and generate recurring income from the same initial effort. It's like planting one seed and harvesting over and over. The second type is zero marginal cost replication. Digital products like courses, ebooks, music, and apps cost almost nothing to reproduce, but can be sold endlessly. You create it once, and it sells forever. This is where digital truly becomes financial freedom. The third type is equity, owning a stake in a business, startup, or appreciating stock. This can be far more profitable than earning a fixed salary. Equity turns workers into owners, and owners always earn more in the long run. Finally, the fourth type of leverage is strategic networking. Opportunities don't live on LinkedIn. They come from the right connections. Who you know can open doors to investments, partnerships, and deals you'd never access on your own. Your network is often more valuable than your resume. In summary, leverage is what separates the wealthy from the endlessly busy. Those who learn how to use it can turn years of effort into months of results. And the best part? It's available to anyone willing to play smart. 2. Making money work for you. Wealthy people don't work for money. They make money work for them. That happens through recurring investments, where your capital grows even when you're not around. This is the secret of passive income. It's the difference between being busy and being free. Investing in stocks, real estate REITs, and high-yield accounts are some of the most common methods. But the key isn't picking the perfect investment. It's staying consistent over time, even during down cycles. Discipline wins in the end. This is where the power of compounding comes in. Over time, your returns start generating their own returns, creating a cycle of exponential growth. This only works with discipline and patience. It's a snowball effect working in your favor. Studies show the first $100,000 is the hardest. But once you hit that milestone, your money starts working on its own and growth accelerates. Time will pass anyway. So why not make it your ally? Example, Warren Buffett built 99% of his wealth after age 50. He started small, made regular contributions, and reaped the rewards over time. The wealth game is won by those who respect time and start early. You don't need to be fast. You need to be consistent. 3. Income sustainability. Making money fast is possible, but keeping it and growing it, that's the real challenge. And that's where most people fail. They build sandcastles instead of lasting foundations. Wealth without structure is just temporary luck. The top 0.1% build sustainable income systems that work even when they're not around. These systems allow for stability, reinvestment, and continuous growth. They're not working more to earn the same. What these people have in common is advanced financial education, discipline, charisma, and most importantly, a strong network. Luck helps, too, but luck only shows up for those who are prepared and strategically positioned. They know consistent results require solid foundations. Scalable businesses, well-structured franchises, content channels, investment funds, and automated systems are classic examples. The goal is to take yourself out of the center of operations and put your assets to work. Free time isn't a luxury, it's a strategy. They also stay connected to high-performance communities. They surround themselves with mentors, mastermind groups, investor forums, and entrepreneurs. This speeds up decisions, reduces mistakes, and shortens a journey. When you fly with eagles, you learn to soar higher. Strategies to sustain and grow your income. 1. Learn high-income skills. High-income skills are those the market values highly and is willing to pay a lot for. And the best part, many of them can be learned in just a few months with focused study and consistent practice. You don't need a degree, you need applied skill. Some of the top ones include coding, sales, digital marketing, content creation, copywriting, and investing. These skills have two key advantages. They're scalable and can be monetized globally. You're selling your knowledge, not your time. On top of that, high-income skills give you a competitive edge. You stop being just another person in the job market and become a problem solver, someone in demand. And people who solve problems are never out of work. 2. Build multiple streams of income. The financial elite never rely on just one source of income. That would be a huge risk. Instead, they diversify their income to ensure security, flexibility, and freedom. If one stream dries up, others keep flowing. The main types of income are active income, salary, or service fees, investment income, stocks, funds, passive income, rentals, royalties, dividends, side businesses like freelancing, consulting, or digital products. The key is making them work together. Example, Graham Stephan started as a real estate agent. With discipline, he invested in properties and stocks, launched a YouTube channel, sold courses, and now runs a full-income ecosystem. He doesn't depend on anyone. He built it himself. And it all started with simple videos filmed in his room. Building multiple streams takes strategy, but it starts with one simple question. How can I make money from what I already know how to do? That answer could be the beginning of a scalable business. Your experience is worth more than you think. Bonus tip: automate and reinvest. Whenever possible, automate your contributions, reinvest your profits, and focus on building assets, not just increasing monthly income. This creates a system that grows over time. You take the pressure off manual effort and turn on exponential mode. The more you automate, the more mental and strategic freedom you gain. And the more you reinvest, the faster you accelerate your financial independence. This is a long-term game. The secret is repeating what works with consistency. Build assets at work while you sleep. Videos, courses, books, apps, license. If you want to be among the top 1% before you turn 40, you need to act beyond the average. Start by building leverage. Invest consistently, develop valuable skills, and create multiple streams of income. The journey takes courage, vision, and consistency, but the reward is freedom. If this video helped open your eyes, give it a like, share it with someone who needs to hear this, and subscribe so you don't miss what's coming next. Let's break the cycle of financial mediocrity together.